So this isn't the backyard. This is my neighbor's trellis, but nobody lives there right now, but they're not putting it up for sale, so I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so here's the backyard. All those are herb bushes. I wouldn't have those kind of bushes. I hate them, but whatever. And then these are my rough leaf dogwoods, and they're in the backyard. There's the back of the house, the swing, the porch, the beach table umbrella thing. So these need weeding and a bigger cage, but I don't know, it'll happen someday. I have 2 tomato plants, neither of which are doing very well, but I have a tomato. I'm beginning to think I don't like these fabric planting bags, but I'm not changing now. I decided that I would put my mint here. This would be a nice place for mint because mint takes over the world. And it was in the front flower bed, and I didn't want it to take over the front flower bed. And you see there's tools and stuff everywhere. That's why I need a shed there. Oh, I got 200 bricks, and I've used some of them, but not very many. So I've got a whole lot of bricks. And there is the lawnmower because I haven't finished mowing, because the guy came and sold us windows, which took hours, and I didn't think it was going to take hours. So this is the junk area. So back here I have all weeds, horrible things. I come back here every now and then and try to do stuff, but it's not much fun. And it truly just is overwhelming. But here I have all these baby trees to pull up. This is where those trees were that got taken down. So this is a pokeberry or pokeweed, and I am going to come back here and cut them down. At this point, digging them up is hard work because they're very kind of soft and pliable, but the roots are tough as steel. And I did dig some of them up last week, but I'm going to come back here and cut these down just so they don't make the berries. They're the berries forming that the birds eat and then spread the seeds. The berries, the only thing the berries are good for is to smush them on your black and white horse on the white parts, and then you have a magenta and black horse, which I did as a kid. But I don't have a horse, so why do I want the berries? Plus, they get spread all over the yard. And anyway, I'm at war with the pokeberries. And this is my last shrub. It's a spice bush, and it's little and lonely, but I put it back here kind of in the corner where the fence would be if we ever get a fence now. And it was the very last thing I planted last fall, and I was out in the dark in the rain trying to get it into the ground, and I was afraid it would not make it, but it did make it. So there it is. And I think that's about all of the tour. You are right, nobody else in the neighborhood has flowers much, maybe 1 or 2, but not even pots and things. The lady who lived next door, she liked to garden, so she had things when she was younger, but they were all kind of the normal, stuff you buy at the nursery that are not native and interesting. But she doesn't live there anymore. She moved to not a care home, but, an assisted living place. And I don't know if they're going to sell the house or what. But anyway, her stuff is kind of taken over. But that's what I do all day, is I come out here and wear myself out digging, and probably all the neighbors laugh at me. But I need to finish mowing, And this, so I start out doing things, and then I get distracted. So I was out to do something the other day and suddenly decided to weed here, because this is where those boxwoods were. And so, I don't know, there's so much to do that I often get distracted by one thing. Those little plants, they're looking better already. They look pretty sad in their little container because they were getting to, they didn't have enough room to grow. So now they're looking better. And that's the garden at the moment. And every day it's work until it gets too hot, and then I won't work. And there's Strider looking in, and me in the reflection. My house plants, all the things that would go in a storage shed that I don't have. And that's it.